Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud Sheikh and welcome back to Unix shell programming tutorial series. In today's video, we are going to discuss about writing a shell program to display even and odd label with each and every number within a range using for as well as while looping construct. So before coming to today's topic, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video or if you got some useful and valuable information from this video, then click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any questions, then let me know in the comment section. Now let us start our discussion. As you can see, I have already written down the output of this program, and when this program gets executed, it will ask user to enter the limit. Then user will be entering a number, let us say 10. Then it will display all the numbers starting from 1 till that limit 10, and with each and every number it's displaying whether that number is an odd number or even number. 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, like that. Okay, so I want to display this output, and to display this output I will be using both for looping construct as well as while looping construct. Okay, in our earlier videos we have already seen the syntax and how we can use for to write the program, shell program, and in this video we will be discussing for as well as while. Okay, since I have already covered for, so I just recommend you guys to watch my previous videos where I have discussed the syntax of for. In this video I will be discussing the syntax of while. So as you can see, it starts with the while keyword and followed by two open square brackets where there will be a condition. If this condition gets satisfied, then control will come inside this while loop to execute these statements. Okay, so I will be using the same syntax to write this program. So I will be discussing with both for and while. First I will discuss for loop. So as you can see here, my output needs to start from 1 and it needs to end till 10. That means whenever I will be using a for, according to the for syntax, the first part will be initialization part, and initialization part is something from where we are starting that loop. We are starting the loop from 1. So I is equals to 1, and second part will be the condition part, and that condition part tells us how long you want to execute that loop. I want to execute till I get the value of I equals to 10. That is, I is less than or equals to 10. Okay, then with each and every value of I want to increment I plus plus. Okay, then do. Okay, I will check here. Okay, what I need to check? I need to check each and every of these number whether the first number gets divisible by 2. If the first number completely gets divisible by 2, then I will be displaying 1 is even. Okay, but in this case 1 didn't get divisible by 2, that's why we will be displaying 1 is odd. Okay, let us take an example of 2. We will check the same thing with the second number 2. If 2 gets completely divisible by 2, then we will be displaying 2 is even. Okay, this check we will be keep on doing with each and every of these number. That's why we have used for. Okay, so whenever we will be performing a specific task again and again with a set of number, then we should go with either for loop or while loop. Okay, so I will use that condition, if space two open square brackets $I mod 2 is equals to 0 semicolon, then. Okay, here I am checking. Initially the value of I will be 1. 1 mod 2, no, we can't divide completely 1 by 2, so it will give us a reminder. That's why we will come to else part where we print echo $I is odd. Okay, here and if gets closed. Okay, next I gets incremented by 1 and now I becomes 2. So we will be checking the same condition for the value of I equals to 2. Then I will become 2 here. 2 mod 2, yes, 2 completely gets divisible by 2 without leaving any reminder. So that's why this condition becomes true and control comes inside the if, where we will be displaying this message echo double quote $I is even. Okay, like this process of checking whether each and every of this number gets completely divisible by 2 or not will takes place with each and every of this number until the value of I becomes 10, and at the end this for gets complete. Okay, so by doing this we will be getting this odd and even label attached to each and every of these numbers. Okay, so this is how we can do this with for loop. Now I will consider while loop. So whenever we will be using while, so first here the syntax of while is also almost all same. The way we had started the for loop with an initial value, here also we need to start while with an initial value I equals to 1. Then we need to start the while space and then condition $I less than or equals to $n. Okay, do now this same condition we need to put here. If $I mod 2 is equals to 0 space 2 brackets closed, then echo $I is even, else echo $I is odd if gets closed, and now we need to increment the value of I, 2 brackets I plus plus and then done. Okay, so initially when the I value was 1, here we are checking that I value 1 is less than or equals to 10, condition true. That's why control will come inside the while loop to check for this condition. $I is 1 mod 2 didn't get divisible, so control will not come to if, control will come to else, where we display I value is 1 is odd. Okay, then later on control will come to this place where I gets incremented by 1, I becomes 2. So again condition gets checked here. 2 is less than or equals to 10, yes, condition true. Control comes inside this while loop to check for this condition. I is 2 mod 2, yes, 2 completely gets divisible by 2. Since this condition becomes true, that's why control will come inside the if to execute this statement. $I is even, I is 2, so that's why you will get 2 is even. Then control will come to I plus plus, where I value gets further incremented by 1. Now I becomes 3. So I value is 3 now. 3 is less than or equals to 10, condition true. Control comes inside this while to check for this condition. 3 mod 2, 3 doesn't get divisible by 2. So we will come inside the else block to execute $I is 3. 3 is odd. You will get 3 is odd message. Okay, like this I value gets incremented with each and every iteration, and for each and every value of I we are checking this condition, and based on this condition we are printing either that value is even or that value is odd. Okay, so I will be considering the same snippet to write the Unix shell program. First I will write the program using for loop. Hash exclamation usr bin bash, and then I need to display that message. Enter the limit. Read space -p space. Enter the limit n. Then I will start for space 2 brackets I is equals to 1. I equals to 1 semicolon, I is less than or equals to n semicolon, I plus plus, then do, I need to check this condition. If dollar I mod 2 is equals to 0, then echo dollar I is even, else echo dollar I is odd, and if. Okay, next, done. Okay, next I will write the same program using while loop. Hash exclamation usr bin bash read -p, enter the limit space n, then I is equals to 1, next while gets started, space 2 open brackets, dollar I is less than or equals to dollar n, do if this condition, if dollar I mod 2 is equals to 0 semicolon, then echo dollar I is even, else echo dollar I is odd. Then we need to close this if, and now I need to increment I, and done. Okay, so this is how we can write a shell program to label each and every number with even and odd within a range using for as well as while looping construct. Okay, I hope you guys have understood this program. So that's all for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, or if you got some useful and valuable information from this video, then click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any questions, then let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.